Alright, we got the train back in the shop. I ripped out everything from the control box, and I mean everything came out. Let me show you that real quick. Here's all the nest, the old control board, the old sound card, all sorts of garbage came out of that. And I went through, put in a kill switch, better connectors to the battery, all new wires coming into a 24-volt motor controller. And just to try it out, I wired it up to make sure it was still working. This has an on-off click, and as you spin it, it shows the amount 0 to 100 being used. Over here is forward and reverse or neutral, so if I put it into, I think that's forward. That's forward, yep. So that's 20%. Bring it up 30, 40. Yep, and if I switch this again to the other way, it should have reverse. It has reverse. So it's working. A couple little things I gotta change. No big deal. I am gonna try to still use this controller. It has a lot of, the inside is mint. There's nothing wrong here, nothing got in there and chewed that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewire the controller to one of these plugs. I think it's 21. So we'll wire that in. That will attach there, giving me that. Coming around the back has the other end that plugs in, the female end, and that will go into the control box, as you can see here, which will wire into all that stuff. So I just have to carry the 100% battery reader. I can take that off. That's gonna go, that's gonna go, and that's gonna go up into this control box remotely. I don't know about the sound system yet. I did get a 24 volt down to 12 volt converter, so I can run the lights and down the road audio when I get there. 24 volt battery charger. I did get an extra battery monitor, but the one in the remote still works. Some extra wires and stuff. But yeah, it's still running. It still works. I was a little scared there at first when I had cut everything out. I'm like, well, there's no coming back from this. So I literally cut everything out of this box. And there was a nest in there again. I gotta find a way. It's right here. This hole right here is where they're getting through. So I gotta put a piece of metal or something in front of that hole. Yeah, right there you can see that big opening. I gotta put something in front. So yeah, it's a working process, but at least it is still working. It is working with the new motor controller. So that is a huge sigh of relief. So I just have to rewire this box, that controller, make some modifications to the cover. I'm gonna touch up some paint here when it went off. I gotta do some measurements to see how high these batteries sit under this lid, so I can try to figure out where I can put that kill switch key, maybe up in here. I don't know. This is open, but I think the batteries sit about this height, so I don't know. We're getting there. We're getting there. And now that I see it, this decal went on a little crooked. Went on a little crooked. So I have the vinyl cutter, so I'll recut this decal. That's fine, no big deal. But yeah, other than that, still working, still there. So the engine is in the shop getting some work, and it still lives. So that's good.